Wallace up high, giving the leaders room. How about speeds at the line?
Wow, look at that. That time, McMurray was faster than Bobby Labonte, a great deal faster. Bill?
Benny, I was just thinking, you know, we started today with the Discover Card Club down in Green talking about cookie cutter tracks, how some tracks look a lot like another. Well, the Atlanta Motor Speedway is very similar to the Lowe's Motor Speedway, and you all know about some of those fantastic finishes we've seen in recent years at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Photo finishes. The things are decided by a matter of inches, and basically what you saw in those races at Atlanta was a guy roping in the leader down the stretch for the photo finish. So sometimes when tracks are similar, you get very similar finishes, and this is certainly setting up for something like that today. Perhaps a photo here in Lowe's.
I'll tell you what, Bill, the news slipped a little bit if that's what Bobby Labonte was doing, or the lasso, because the last couple of laps, McMurray has blistered this racetrack and opened up a little gap on Bobby.
And that's going to help his confidence so much. Look in the mirror and see that he's getting away from the 18 car. It was a third of a second. Now it's 2/3 of a second.
Tony Stewart's cavalry charge toward the front has leveled out some. He's sort of evened out at a second and a half behind these top two.
Eight to go, Danny. 8 to go.
Wow. Wow, this is unbelievable.
Earlier we talked with Jamie McMurray about his ability to get in a winning race car and take it to victory lane. Here's what he told us.
Obviously, the team can win a race. I've already won 2 this year, and you know, I can't really. I don't want to sound cocky by saying that we can, but if I didn't think I could, I wouldn't be in this car right now. I mean, if I didn't feel like I was capable of winning races, I wouldn't be a race car driver, and that's a huge part of it, is having that confidence. And I have the confidence in myself, and most definitely have a race team that's capable of winning races.
Boy, oh boy, they're babies anymore, aren't they, Wally? He's not driving like one.
Here's a 26-year-old kid that nobody's ever heard of in the broad landscape of American sports until a week ago. And now he's about to step up, if he can hold on for another 5 or 6 more laps, and firmly establish himself atop the headlines in the biggest American motorsports series.
I wonder what the headlines are going to be in Joplin, Missouri tomorrow if this kid can pull it off. His hometown.
He's really used his head tonight.
Coming to 5 laps to go. Win, lose, or draw for Bobby Labonte. It's been an outstanding day for a team that has struggled at times during this season. Their footprint to get themselves back established as a title contender in 2003, certainly off in the right direction. For Tony Stewart behind them, the championship going in the direction he wants it to today. There'll be 5 races to go after today. Stewart will have won at 4 of those 5 remaining tracks in his brief Winston Cup career.
All right, 5 to go, and they've got some fast race cars in front of them. Looks like Dale Jarrett, Jerry Maydew. And they're running to have a battle going on for the 13th, 14th position, so they're not going to want to get out their way as fast as these guys are lap down.
Yeah, they're not just going to lay over like we saw some of those other guys that were wounded in the crash.
Labonte is closed in. He was 2/3 of a second back. It's less than 1/3 of a second now.
This is going to be it. The 88's going to be tough to get around.
Uh-oh, Jamie.
So they do.
He went in the corner a little bit too high, which let Labonte gain right on the back bumper.
3 laps to go. Over 100,000 on hand here in Charlotte today, all on their feet, trying to see how the drama of the final laps plays out. Those cars down at the bottom of the racetrack, the blue car and the brown and white car, racing for a position. They can't just get out of the way.
The DJ gives the 40 car the bottom of the racetrack the groove that he needs to bring this thing around to the victory lane.
Through the Jarrett car to the outside of Mike Skinner. 2 laps to go. Nadeau in the 44 is ahead as Labonte tries to close in and steal the win away from the kid. They'll get the white flag. they come back. Will McMurray make one mistake in traffic that costs him the race? Can the 2000 champion Thompson take advantage? 1.5 miles to go. One flag is up in Charlotte. Jammie McMurray trying to pull off the upset.
And Jerry Nagin was a class act that time. He got out of the way. Let McMurray and Bobby Labonte decide the same among themselves.
One final set of corners to go. No lap traffic to come into play. Labonte's going to have to make a desperate move here. He rides into the corner deep. He'll do it. 26-year-old Jammie McMurray pulls off the victory in just his second NASCAR Winston Cup start. Unbelievable.
I am shocked. Almost beyond words, but not quite.
The upset special of the year. Any sport, bar none. The congratulatory rub from the champion, Bobby Labonte. And look at this crew.
You did me a favor, bud. Do the biggest damn burnout you've ever done, but don't jump on the roof, okay? So all that.
If you're new to NASCAR, the roof of the car has to be a certain height over the ground. When they take it to post-race technical inspection, if the driver gets up there and jumps on the roof, that's their problem. All right, Dave Burns.
Well, we talked to a few guys already on this team. How about Tony Glover, who was here for Ernie Irvin and also for Sterling Marlin's first win? How about this young rookie?
I'm going to tell you, he did an incredible job. My hat's off to him. Tremendous young race car driver. Drove his tail out today. Did a beautiful job. I'm glad to see Jammie get his first win in the 40. And I want to say hi to the driver of the 40, Sterling Marlin. Buddy, we missed you and appreciate you giving us this setup. This is a Sterling setup from last year, and we're good.
Well, it's after the mixed emotions, Tony. Sterling's name is still on that car.
Oh, yeah, Sterling's still the driver of the 40, and Jammie did a nice job filling me. I'd like to thank Coors Light, all the sponsors, everybody involved. It's just, I can't tell you how much this means. This is big. This
All right.
is real big.
Go celebrate. Go ahead.
You don't never know about life. God does everything for a reason, and a couple of weeks ago we thought our world come to end, but it didn't. So everything's fine.
All right, Tony, go celebrate. Let's go to Marty.